Hey, it's Danny here in the building. Hope you're doing amazing. I wanted to share something really valuable and to really push you to your next level. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get to your next level. So, the most important thing for your coaching consulting business comes down to your identity, who you're being, and that's going to determine how many clients you're signing consistently every single month, what kind of action steps you're taking from that identity, and your end outcome is going to determine based on your current version of who you're being and your identity. I know this from my experience. I've been through different identities myself. When I work for somebody else, when I cross six figures and multi six figures in my business, and I want to drop some really valuable information to help you out. And this is to toughen you up. And I'm only speaking to you if you are a visionary coach or somebody who has a goal of six figures and above every single year in your coaching business, and you have a premium offer at least 2k per month, so 2k offer or more to 10k. That's what I'm speaking to right now. So even if you're in this space, things can still be a little bit shaky because of the version of you that you're showing up from. Now you can have the best offer in the world, you can have the best audience in the world, but here's the thing that makes all the difference. If the current habits are just very cheap and very low energy, then it's going to cost you a lot more in the long run. It's going to be a lot more expensive outcomes. All right. So if you're not putting in quality actions from your higher self now, the higher self identity, then unfortunately you're going to suffer as the months and years pass because you're not doing what's hard now. You're not doing what's important now. Let me give you a quick example. I speak to a lot of coaching consultants. The one of the worst things they do is they post and hope. They post and pray that clients will come to them. I can tell you from experience, it does not work like that anymore. It did back in 2021, 2022, not anymore. So you've got to put your energy in towards building a system in place. You've got to put some effort in towards demonstrating who you are, what you do, and how you can help people out, and how can you solve problems. So it's very important that you develop leveraged assets in your business now. Put in the hard work investments into these pieces now, so that does the heavy lifting for you. Because doing things manually, just trying to talk to people, trying to post and hope, and nothing's happened today, then you're gonna repeat this the next day, next day, and you're gonna just you want to have that faith, that belief, but that faith and belief is not gonna amplify that because you're not doing the right things. That's gonna get you there. So how do we change this? Number one thing you can do is you got to create a one page funnel, for example, or one page where people come into your world, right? And this shows who you are, what you do, who you are, your personality, your story, your mistakes, your lessons, and what you do, your systems, your processes, how you help people out, your methods, how you solve a problem. So this page has to demonstrate more towards pre-qualifying the kind of people that you want to work with. So people can consume a quick 20-minute video from you where they can see and learn more about what you do, what you went through, what mistakes you went through, what mistakes people make in your niche in the industry, and what can they do to make things better. Where can change start to happen from your experiences and how you can help them out, and taking that towards qualifying them in terms of telling them what to do next if they really want to consult with you and get the help from you. Very important. And then if you've got client results, you've got client testimonials, you've got to be sharing these things. You have to be sharing and demonstrating that, you know what, you've helped people out. If you haven't helped people out yet, then go out there and start helping people now. Start sharing your results, start taking actions in your area, and then you can leverage that. But this page has to show everything about you. So all of the hard work's done, right? I have one page funnel. That's it. 20-minute video that people watch. They can book in with me, and from there it shares my story, my client results, and I also give a lot of value in that. Where what mistakes people are making right now, how they can avoid that, and how you can start making the changes now. So what can you do to put all of your energy, all of the telling, explaining, all in one page, so that way people can consume that and check you out, and really that does a lot of the heavy lifting for you, right? People only go through that process, that door, if they want it, they really want it, instead of manually just cold DMing and just talking to people and just praying someone's going to say yes to you. It's not going to work that way, right? You got to qualify people. The next thing you can start doing is you want to definitely invest into your sales skills. If you're avoiding sales, you're avoiding almost everything in your business. And again, this comes down to the identity, the person you're being. So look at your 6 and 7 figure version. Would that person learn sales? Yes, they would. Would they avoid it? No, they won't. And sales is the most important part of your business. And I look at a lot of coaches that have no clue on the sales part of the business. Let's talk about the sales process right now. So you need to have one sales process in your business that you're going to follow and you're going to stick to. So for example, I don't do exhausting sales calls on my business. I do it in a very spiritual way. So you need to have a process on how you are gonna take someone from point A to point B where they now become a high paying client. So step one could be really connecting with where they are in a very emotional, spiritual way, really finding out and digging in like what's been holding them back, the feeling behind it, why they want this goal, what can it do for them, what the changes, and look, really asking them how serious they are. And what if they try does not work for them? And then next step, can you show your process? Can you show your A to B process and how you can help them get there so visually they can see how you can help them out? Not just speaking them on Zoom and like just trying to just do it that way, but visually is what works in 2025. You got to visually share with people and paint the picture in front of them. That's how we do it. And then from there, you need to learn how to handle objections and ask for yourself. If you're not learning how to handle objections, you're losing tens of thousands every single month. All right. And again, I do this very spiritually, not pushy, not like twisting arms, but in a very relaxed way where everything that I've shared with them, everything that they've shared with me, I just connect them to the vision. Is the vision important? Is the vision big enough? Do you want this vision? Because that's your job as a coach in the area. Do you want this change? Do you want the vision? And you need to have a sales process. You need to learn how to handle objections. If you don't do this, most likely you're not making sales. You're not going to make sales moving forwards. And it's sad to see a lot of amazing coaches with amazing knowledge, experiences that can be getting paid so much more. And you know this, you're watching this, you've seen people that are you're way more qualified than people out there. And then what's happening is you're not getting as paid as much as them, and you know that you can get paid a lot more than them. And that's the saddest thing. So you've got to master the sales process. You have to have the sales process. And this is where you want to invest a lot of your time, energy, money in, is in sales, is in building systems, right? And building out a plan. So step three is building out your entire system. So growing your audience, content inbound plan, right? Having a CRM in place, creating these assets, conversations that's happening every single day, that's qualified, right? So those are the top three things that you have to have in place. You want to invest your time, energy, money in that now. But what I see is a lot of coaches, they avoid this. They do what's easy, they do what's comfortable, they do what's guesswork. Whenever if they had just invested the time, energy, money in a system in place that qualifies the potential clients in the beginning, that pre-sells you and who you are and what you do, which does all heavy lifting for you, by the way, saves you so many hours every single week. Number two, if you just invest your time in learning sales and hire somebody who can help you with sales. What I do with my clients is, if you're a client watching this, you know, but we do sales role plays. They sit down with me for many, many weeks. We do sales role plays and objections together, and they get to master sales within weeks. Because I visually share with them, I do demonstrations and role plays with them. It's the quickest way you're gonna succeed in your business is role plays. And step three is you need to have a plan in place. That 6 figure plan, that system in place is so important to have that. If there's no plan in place, then you plan to fail, right? So I just wanted to be real and raw here. Look, it's very important that you start focusing on the higher stuff that's going to lead to higher outcomes. Because if you do things that's cheap now, cheap habits, cheap action steps, just hoping it's going to be a lot more expensive in the long run. It's going to cost you a lot more in time, energy, mentally as well. It's going to be very draining, and most likely you'll just give up, and you will never be able to scale past that 5 to 10K per month goal towards the high levels of where you actually want to be, where you deserve to be, right? So I hope this helps you up. Hopes this wakes you up a little bit. But those are the most important things you need to have in your business. You need to build the ground up, build the assets up now in the beginning, spend more of your time, energy, money, and invest in yourself in those areas now. Otherwise, it's just like buying cheap stuff that doesn't last, right? Buy high quality stuff that's going to last you. And it's the most important thing for your business and your self education and investing in these skills now. So that's what I want to share with you. Look, if you want to grow and scale your current business past 10K months and you want to sign 3 to 5K clients every single month, then send me a DM to learn more about my Spiritual Business Academy. Just DM me the word SBA, and let's have a conversation. Let's see where you're right now, where you want to go, and how I can help you implement these three things and tighten up the process. So look, under 90 days, you can start hitting your dream goal and having a system in place that spits out 3 to 5 clients per month, 10 to 20k months, and beyond that, every single month with my 6-figure identity system, which is inside of my Spiritual Business Academy, which is exactly what I share with clients. So reach out if you want to put this together. Um, if not, then obviously you have to have this in place. Otherwise, it's going to be very costly every single day and every single month. All right, bye for now and have a good one.